On Hero, we got special guests today. I'm gonna let our team introduce themselves as we usually do.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning. I am Nye, the Annihilator Clark, where I free minds, pockets, and people. So welcome.
Yes, my name is Harvey Perry, Las Vegas, longtime resident, president of the I Care You Foundation, currently CSN men's basketball assistant coach.
I'm Michael Elliott, the Vague Ringtone, representing Vegas to the fullest. Check it out.
Hey, look at them. You know what it is. Serious Biz right here on the west side in our community at home. Shout out to Big Keith, Urban Technical Institute, the Art Institute,
Keep
one of
going.
our home bases that we do some of our work at, guys. We're going to jump right into it, man, because I got to shout out my UNLV like I do, my Rebels, man. A little disappointing in the last two losses. We do got the bowl game against Kansas coming up in Phoenix. Who I want to shout out is two All-Americans, first time in history. Since Jamal Bremer, local kid I was blessed to be able to coach, was an All-American at UNLV. But we have two All-Americans. The kicker, Jose Pisano, he a senior. And then the junior wide receiver, Ricky White, was a third-team All-American, AP All-American. He should have been a first-team All-American. Fourth in the nation in reception. Barry Odom, the coach, the entire team and staff, the community for supporting them like they haven't before. So yeah, UNLV, our Rebels, man. Two All-Americans, first time in history. Huh?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Give it up, give it up.
Rebels!
Hey. What you got for us, Nye?
All right, so we going from rebels cheering to a little somber news. So, unfortunately, December 11th, 2023, there was a murder-suicide in the northwest area of Las Vegas where a gentleman killed his wife, significant other, and or three children were shot. Two of them unfortunately passed, and the 11-year-old is fighting for his life. So this is a serious thing. We talk about mental illness, especially within our black community, but even more specific with the black men. It's an unfortunate situation. So as we always say, talk to someone, reach out to someone. These are the holiday times, and it's just trying times. So embrace your loved ones, love on the ones who love you, and look for signs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't, but look for ways to be able to be better to people versus worse. So,
Absolute mental health is real, y'all. That's with us black males too. Speak up, man. You need help, seek it, find it. It's right next to us. Sometimes we deny it and act like we don't have that support. We just don't reach out.
Yeah, that's
So-
serious. That's a serious thing, that mental illness, especially when you see it as you're driving. It's sad that we don't have enough control in the community, or the city don't have enough resources to really get those folks help.
very unfortunate.
It really is, and we call it Win City, but it's known to be Sin City. Not to keep it somber, but we keep it real around here. We talk factuals, what's actually really happening, because we talk about it because we want to do better. We want solutions for it. Another sad situation, some of the things that go on in this city, Mike is going to cover the gambling that's going on in the city. Mike, you want to
So
touch
first
on
of all,
that?
check this out. If y'all don't know, I released my very first book, and my book is called Behind the Lights, A City Story by Michael Elliott. And in the book, I talk about losing it all. I talk about gambling. And growing up here in Vegas, just being here in Vegas, being 18 years old, 16 years old, trying my luck at the tables, not even being old enough to be able to get to the tables. But when you walk up there and you put your money up there, they're not going to come and ask you for no ID. But the worst thing that could happen to a gambler is winning the very first time. Because if you win the first time, to you it's simple and it's easy, and you feel like you could do it every time. don't believe that. That's hype. Like my man Flavor Flav say, don't believe the hype. But yeah, gambling is so serious because most people, they go into it trying to win a fortune. The other half of the people, they go into it and they're trying to get back something that they already lost. And some people go to it because they're trying to get ahead. And most people get kicked down. If you go downtown right now of Las Vegas, you'll see a lot of people with about 15 suitcases on the side of the street because they came here from somewhere and they tried their luck and it didn't work and they got stuck. I mean, I've sat down and I talked to quite a few people down there several times, so this isn't something I'm just talking about, it's something I know. And this has been going on ever since I've been like in junior high school. So that was way back in the 70s. Back then, I'm looking at these homeless people and they got luggages and I'm thinking like, so I decided to go up to one of them and talk to them and ask them, hey, what's going on with you? And they was like, you know, and I gambled and I kept gambling. And I know for myself, I gambled. There was a time that I would go and gamble every night, you know, just being bored and people. So you got to think about this. When you gambling, make it a hobby of passion to do it just for fun, not to lose money or to try to gain something. If you happen to win off of maybe $20, $30, cool. But the casinos was not built on people winning their money.
They're
The
gonna be there.
casino is not built on people winning their
Play what
money.
you can afford.
Yeah, because don't put your rent money up there.
Come
you know,
on now.
paying your power bill and you know what I'm saying?
You know
Right,
your
right,
budget
right.
is $20, man. Stick to the pennies.
Yeah.
or-
If you don't win, if you don't win with $20, you know what I'm saying? Hey, do it the next when you get paid on the next one. Try $20 again. If you never win, you've been gave how much money in
Oh,
a year?
my God.
You know what I mean? $20 every
Come on.
paycheck. You know whether you get once a year, twice a week, or whatever you
Man,
getting paid.
we got to be accountable no
Yeah.
matter what. And we got to be honest with each other. We got to have somebody to tell the truth to. Like, hey, man, look, whether it's gambling, alcohol, whatever the issue is, man, with us, we just got to be real. It's with ourselves, man. It's time out for the bull. You know what I'm saying?
So when you
Real,
think
man.
you're coming to Vegas to strike it rich,
Yes.
come see the Vague Ringtone and
You feel me?
you feel me?
Hey, man, thank you for that, Mr. Vague Ringtone.
Yes, sir.
So we going to get right to it because, like I said, this super special to me, man, like a big brother to me, Harvey Perry, and I'm going to put the senior on it because of the impact he had with his kids as well, Harvey Perry Jr. And look, he has a lot to talk about, so we going to give him the mic and let him tap right into some of the things that he got going on, not only now, but where it all started. Y'all give it up for Harvey Perry Sr.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
First of all, I just want to say, man, I appreciate the opportunity today to share with the community a little bit about myself, my story, my beginning. I grew up in North Las Vegas in a community called Regal Estates. 2-parent home, 4 bedrooms, things of that nature.
Loosen up, man.
Drugs.
You talking to me, baby?
Drugs and alcohol was not in my home. By growing up in Vegas, you know, you get to see all the excitement. So I wanted a taste. I tell everybody I wanted a tablespoon, but I ended up getting a glass full. Powdered cocaine. Then by the age of 19, I'm not gonna say I was, but I was heavy in the game as selling drugs. You know, I'm a former gangbanger, drug dealer, and womanizer. I don't like to use the word pimp. You know, it's really offensive, so I just stick with the word womanizer. There was a time in my life that I didn't have any respect for any women walking on the earth. You know, if you came across my path, you know what I'm saying, you had to pay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, you had to give it up, you know, and so, you know, I just wanted to tell everyone about how I changed my life, you know, as being a major drug dealer and gangbanger and actually creating the gang in my neighborhood. I was the first person to start a gang in my neighborhood, and, you know, to be honest, man, I got a lot of blood on my hands because a lot of the young cats followed behind me, ended up dead in the penitentiary and things of that nature. And, you know, I've been shot 6 times. And I was shot 3 times at one time. And when I got shot, I was such a high-level gangbanger. When the ambulance and the police came, I seen the police talk to the ambulance. And when we left the scene, they never turned the siren on. And my brother had jumped in the back of the car, back of the ambulance. And I told him, I said, man, the siren's not on. So the way I look at it is the police told them who I was, and they didn't turn the sirens on until my brother said something. They were gonna let me die, you know. And so, you know, upon that, you know, I decided to change my life. Upon my release from being incarcerated, you know, I started my own business. You know, I'm an entrepreneur, cleaning business, music business, clothing business, things of that nature. Now I'm in the health business. You know, I'm studying. Actually,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a full-time student, going to taking some classes as being a health coach and a nutritionist.
That's right.
And also, my passion is to focus on working with the youth. So I'm involved right now in public speaking, things of that nature. I'm currently assistant coach at CSN,
Hey,
Hey.
College of Southern Nevada. And you know, I just wanted to give the young people some hope. You know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish this race of life.
Man, thank you.
You know, but the first thing you have to do, man, you have to change your playground. And once you change your playground, you change your playmates and you change your playthings. You know, you have to renew your mind. You know, you got to change your way of thinking. Even certain words, you know, you have to change your, you know, to change your world, you got to change your words. You got to be very careful what you say because your words will magnify in front of you and put you in a situation that you might not get out of. You know, and upon my release, I made a promise to God that if I survived this situation that I was incarcerated, I said I would change my life and I would come home. And for the past 33 years, I've been out in the community doing nonprofit. I Care You Foundation specialized in dealing with student athletes, and that was educating parents and students on the process of getting to college. I have not counted, but hundreds, close to 1,000, I guess, men and women I've helped educate themselves on becoming student athletes, and some of them even play professional as a WNBA, NBA, and things of that nature. So, you know, God blesses me every day to wake up, to rewrite my story, and to be a light and an influence to others. And I can give out my phone number, 702-583-9550. I'm available to come to your home, your school, your nonprofit, and talk to the youth. Again, like I say, that's my passion, and every day God gives me the ability to get up. He gives me the information, and I push sin, man. I just give it out. So I
That's
really
right.
appreciate you guys for having me, you know, just giving you the condensed story. Harvey Perry Sr., YouTube. I have a little information about my past on there, so, you know, just
Man,
reach out.
We can't let you go without a couple of questions, man. The health. What was it? Because you are serious about
Yes.
nutrition. What was it for you, man? And that's something black folks, we got to be on top of, man. Like at an early age, not waiting till we in a senior like me. What was it that impacted you that had you make a serious change?
58 years old, and at the age of 11, my mother was coming in the house with the room, and she dumped it on the bed, and it was about 15 bottles of medicine. And I said, Mom, what is that?
Wow.
And she says, I have to take this for the rest of my life.
Wow.
You know, she got to telling me about she had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and right then it hit me that I didn't want to take 11. But by the age of 13, I was taking this serious. I was lifting weights, and I've never been out of shape in my life. And in 2011, I got introduced to juicing. So I started juicing, things of that nature. This February will be 34 years I haven't consumed beef. Next July will be 36 years I haven't consumed pork. I self-educated myself on intermittent fasting. I don't eat a solid meal till after 12 o'clock. And I drink lots of water, and I make my own organic teas.
Yeah, I see that.
You know what I'm saying? My own diet. I specialize in losing weight and things of that nature. And, you know, man, upon my awakening at 3 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday, I get up at 3 a.m. And I talk to the Lord, I meditate, I stretch, you know. the first 30 minutes upon you waking is the most crucial time of your day. Positive energy, and that's how I continue my day.
Come on, speak on it.
You said a lot of important things. One thing that I heard that you say is that basically you can't get well in the same environment you got sick in.
No.
And that is so powerful that people have to make that choice, whether if you're going to leave this life of living, you really have to leave the people, the places, everything tied to be able to get to the next level. So,
Right,
I
because you
salute
can't change a situation and deal with the situation on the same level
Right.
that it was created on. So I tell people it's okay to isolate, to elevate.
Yes.
And sometimes you have to shut it down and put yourself in a situation. And I tell people about darkness. Diamonds are created in the dark. Flowers are created in the dark. So allow God to guide you so you can be the precious diamond that you are, and so you can bloom to be the beautiful flower that you are. Sometimes when we're in a dark place, some people think it's negative, but no, you're put there to grow.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I wanted to touch up on, I was all the way down in Virginia one year, and the guy says, hey, man, actually, the guy who told me to go to Virginia was Harvey. He told me to take my son down there to go to this 5-star, which is, you have to pretty much be invited to go there, you know, and your kid have to be really good. So my kid, we went down, and Harvey was telling me about it. When I get down there, a guy from somewhere else, he says, hey, man, you know a guy named? I said, yeah. He said, man, let me tell you what the dude did. He said, man, these kids was hungry, man. He said, this dude went to Walmart, he bought a little bitty grill, and it was pouring rain outside. And he put the grill right by the door, he fired it up, and he cooked up for all the kids. And they was like, man, you know what I'm saying? They was shocked that, he was like, this is how we do it in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? This is how Vegas get down, you know what I mean?
I got to intervene real quick. One of the supervisors was like, hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. I broke him off a piece of that steak, gave him a piece.
Come on.
He looked around and asked me, was that an extra one? You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
It was a true
Come on.
story.
We down there.
Yeah.
I'm down there one year. He down there another year, and I actually went down there a few times. And they love this dude down there. I mean, he made his mark down there just by being there. You know what I mean? I got a chance to meet John Calipari. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Called me on the phone type of stuff. But Harvey is the guy. When we talked about basketball and AAU and stuff like that, man. He was like one of the first dudes that introduced a lot of people in Vegas to the traveling
level.
and to go into the high tech stuff, not just playing in no league, but we get into the showcases with the big dogs, the double pumps and Hal Pastners and the Dino Tradongas and that type of stuff. If y'all know basketball, you know that. But I thank Harvey for introducing me to a couple of those guys. And he says, Mike, just talk to them like you talk to me. He said, don't, they ain't nobody.
Right.
He said, man, tell him, man, you ain't got no money and you need your kid to be in here.
Hey, and never can acknowledge each other enough. We have our own history as well, man, and people don't know that, man, I have so much respect and love for this man because I've physically seen the transformation in his life and the impact he's made on so many kids, not just kids, on grown folks, you know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
So, man, I thank you personally. We're going to have you in on our last, we ain't going to let you go like that. We're going to have you in on our last topic, man. First, before we do, you want to give a shout out?
Yes, so we are shouting out businesses in the area. It looks like this is going to be a vital revival happening December 16th and the 17th at the Ethel Pearson Park from 3 to 7. So
Thank you. Also, shout out LV Fleet DJs again, December 16th. GPMG performances, toy drive, bring a toy, bring your family. It's going to enjoy ourselves this weekend, y'all.
Yo, and make sure y'all make sure you pick up y'all Vague Ringtone t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie, whatever. Get your gear, get your merchandise. And also on Thursdays, I go live every Thursday, 9 p.m. Check out the channel, the Vague Ringtone channel that you own right now. Also, actually, to the Vague Ringtone channel, YouTube channel. Make sure you check me out live every Thursday. Spontaneous Wednesdays and Tuesdays. So make sure that you check us out.
get your book, man.
Don't forget to buy the book. The book is
Hey.
Behind the Lights, A City Story by Michael Elliott. You can get it off my website. My website is thevagueringtone.com. GRINGTONE.CLUB. Check it out, and we here, Vegas in the house.
All right, all right, all right, all right. That's Black Power for real though. Black business,
Excellent.
Black fellowship. So like we said, we're gonna have HP in on our last final topic for this one's gonna be like, what does support look like? Because people think it's always about finance or whatever. There's different ways you can support each other. We gonna specifically talk about the hookup on the hookup. Black folks. Business got a show. I mean, whatever it is, they selling or working. We give a discount, and what do we ask for? A discount on. Come on
Can you
down,
hook
I'm
me
gonna
up,
hook you.
Can you hook me up?
Every time. Every time, you know, I'm gonna give you look. It's $20. I'm giving to you for 15.
And
So
and
soon
then
as
they
you
only
get
got
there,
14.
Soon as you get there, no, 10.
They got 12,
10.
50.
Man, let me
12.
get 2 for 20.
Right.
And then you ain't made no profit. And then they be like, his business didn't grow.
Right. I know we all done experienced it because we had our kids selling our kids candy and stuff.
Or no, hold on, wait. They're scared to support you because if you go out of town or out the a little $20 funded your trip to Hawaii or Jamaica to do with it. So don't be scared to support your people.
Absolutely. And right now we are looking for sponsorship. We are looking for anybody that want to sponsor any one of these shows. What do you want on the show? We advertise you.
Have your banner,
They can put
have
their
your
stuff
You
on
can put your stuff.
Yes.
We will give you all the props and everything that you need.
give you some digital text on the screen. We will take care of you guys.
We
So
got
are looking
25
for
people.
Sponsorship.
We got 25 people that will share your information.
Absolutely. So we need some good lunch and all that up here. We done got spoiled and accustomed to that. Before we
And
get-
also we need some dollars too.
Hello.
If y'all want us to keep this show going, we need some money.
Oh, yeah.
We need y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna start acting like a
Next,
pastor.
no, next
I'm
show
gonna
we
pass
gonna have
I'm gonna
just
pass
like
the plate
them.
around. What the
No,
pastor?
next show we gonna be like them. We gonna have our own cash app at the
That's
bottom,
right,
and we want y'all to utilize. it.
Utilize
Yes.
that.
Oh, I don't
Information
got
is
Cash
priceless.
App.
Information
okay,
is
well,
priceless.
the person that you know that got Cash App,
Right.
get them the cash.
Or you could bring the donation to 930 West
Owens,
Owens
look
Avenue
at that.
in person.
We ain't nothing without our
Yeah.
women, y'all, for real. Hey, again, shout out to HP Man Harvey Perry Sr. Thank you,
Yes.
our special
Thank
guest
you.
today,
Welcome,
Mr. Mike Elliott.
Ms.
Nye
Ike.
Nye the Annihilator. It's yours truly, Bone Bonafide. Our team, man, we ain't without our peoples, huh? LVculture.net. You can see this live on the Vague Ringtone right now,
Yes,
right?
right.
J Dollars behind the scene, Peanut Nut in the building, huh? Za.
Come
Before
on,
there was
Lady
Zaza,
Zah.
there was Lady Za
Huh.
in the building. We gonna have her up here too, y'all.
And my man Nut in the building.
Yeah, again, you can never
Hey,
have
and we
enough
also got to
nuts.
give every give a shout out to the production team. Lucy.
Man.
Don't forget KT and Big Q.
Yeah,
I
definitely
mean,
keep
look.
Bowen's Art
Look.
and Technical
The
Institute.
guys themselves.
Bully
We are
Buster,
looking for
Mr. Bully
donations for
Buster.
them as well, for the
KT the
children.
Great, absolutely, shout them out. GPMG, everything here, man. If we forgot somebody, we didn't forget you, man. You ain't here.
That I like that. So
All
we getting
right.
ready to take us out, Bone. You gonna take us out?
Yeah.
Huh?
On the Throne with Bone, let's go.
Isn't she lovely?
Hey.
Isn't no?
She is.
Hey,
And
we love y'all.
is.
We gonna see y'all next week, man.
Coffee and homework. Do your homework.